Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more Frostpunk Winterhome. So, yes, we have started out, and it's going to be a little bit interesting. We've gone ahead and assigned as many people to jobs as possible. It's almost the end of the first workday, but we have got a couple more buildings going up to try and get ahead of some of our troubles. Priority mainly being food. We also have a little bit of resources coming up, and resource management coming up, so that should be nice. Apparently, though, we only have 9 hours worth of coal left, but that doesn't seem quite right. We have an outpost here with an extra 800. I don't think that's really what it is. We'll try and make do, and yeah, we'll see how things go. So, let's go ahead and let a little bit of time go by. We're going to try and make sure that we have... Well, we're going to move around a few things. Priorities being some of these steel ruins. This is where some coal mines are going to be, so we do need to go ahead and start working on those. So now that everyone's finished their day of work, we're going to go ahead and find some of these wooden ruins. Again, would be nice to be able to deal with, but what we want is to find... where are we? Maybe a couple less here, and maybe a couple less there. And we're going to go ahead and find, I think this is our, let's see, coal mine. Yeah, we have a building here, here, and here. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on these steel ruins, make sure that they are undone, and see that we can make progress as quickly as possible. Right, so we'll do all of those. Also, too, actually, hang on, we could potentially use a gathering post. That would save us a little bit of sickness, too. In fact, yeah, if we go ahead and do that, yeah, we're going to build one of those here. It does use up some of our resources, but it will make it a little bit better as far as collection is concerned, and we don't need to micromanage as heavily. So we'll do a couple of those. Yeah, in fact, I'm kind of annoyed I didn't think about that in the last episode. But hey, it is what it is. We'll go ahead and build that there, and then I think we will work on... Oh, that's a very nice spot right there, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw that in there. A few little issues with some pathing is not a particular worry for us. We have an overabundance of timber, so I'm not concerned in the slightest. Alright, so either way, let's go ahead and let them do that. Oh, and we have another event already. So, what's going on? Heating problem. Cold homes. Okay. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. They quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold, and ask you to address the problem. Okay, so we need to warm them up. You'll have to start heating 16 of the cold homes within 2 days. Then keep them heated for 2 days. Let's heat all of them. That's 33. Good grief, that is a stack. And we won't address them. You know what? We're going to go ahead and try and go for some of the homes. 16 should be somewhat manageable. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then what we're going to do is construction. We're going to go to people and go to... Now, we could make houses, which would be nice, but we do not have enough. Yeah, only the conversion of an existing building is possible. Okay, so we're going to try and make a couple of bunk houses. We'll focus on those that are within Steam Hub range, just so we are making the most of our generator. So 16, this is going to be tough. We'll have one... Oh, wait a second, we're about to run out of steel again. Oh, well, it is what it is. At least we can start with 2 of the homes. That is going to be beneficial. We can technically kick it up another level, but I don't know if we have that coal infrastructure ready for us just yet. But again, we have 2 days to do this. That is okay. If we can get those coal generators up and running, we should, in theory, be able to handle a little bit. Yeah. We'll have to see how accurate that is, but either way, we're here now. Alright, so let's see. We have resource depots going up. We have another one going. We also have, what is this? Yep, gathering post, as well as our hunter's hangar. That'll be good. Sorry about that. I just had a sneeze and my headphones came off my head. So, yeah, where were we? Oh, that's right. Gathering post. Yes, collecting resources, hunter's hangar going up, so we'll have some extra food. All things that are very good to have. In fact, we'll try and get people working there ASAP. In fact, hang on a second, what have we got? Have we missed out on this gathering post this whole time? Have I missed that back there? But, oh no, we just built that. Ah, phew. I thought for a second we made a major boo-boo, but I guess not. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. We also have some coal to be collected. I guess there's a coal pile nearby. Okay. The more you know. I guess that's helpful. Let's go ahead and collect a coal depot. That's going to be what we're going to do. That allows our outpost to go back home and bring us some more. Again, we want to be as efficient as possible. We don't want to have them wasting time. That would be a very negative thing. Let's also make sure that we have... Hang on a second, a couple of workers there. Let's see. We have a hothouse back there. Okay, so we have just built that up. We need to go through some of these other houses. Yeah, wooden ruins. Yeah, 15 workers. We can recall those. Let's make sure that we have food first. And food... Oh, you know what? We can send children to the hothouse. That should be good. Yeah, send in some engineers and then some of those workers. The rest can go over here. And then we probably need to find, what's that, 4 more workers. All right. In fact, we could probably find a building that's taking 15 jobs. Let's see. 15 jobs. What are these? Oh, they're medical posts. Well, we can't get rid of them. 15 children, not quite what we're after. Would prefer workers if we could find them. There we go. All right, so that means we can go ahead and fill that station there. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and get this up and running. Same with this other gathering post. Yeah, hopefully this will prevent us getting more sickness rampant through the city. I don't expect it's going to help us amazingly, but every little bit does count, so we will try and do what we can. Alright, so it looks like at the moment we've got 18 hours left. That's fine. We should have people collecting more coal. That'll be nice. Let's send them there. And then... Oh, I guess I was wrong. We maybe need a couple more. Where were those children? Yeah, there we go. We'll pull them back from those ruins. We'll set them to the gathering post. And then... What have we got left? 6 more people? Well, I guess we're just going to have to figure it out as we go along now, aren't we? Yeah. I guess we'll just send everybody else to wherever. Yeah, hopefully that is good enough. Alright, so we still have another 9 days to reach the restoration of the city. We have more houses that need to be sorted. It looks like... Yeah, 2 of 18 now need to be livable. That's not ideal. Hopefully we can collect a whole stack of steel and get some upgrades for those buildings. If we could do that, that would be remarkably nice. Also, too, it keeps us on path for our technology. That is going to take us... where is it? Yeah, that's going to take us approximately, what? 7-8 hours? Yeah, either way, we'll find out about that later. First of all, let's go ahead and check out our scouts at their first location, the weather station. The engineers responsible for preparing the weather forecasts welcome us as we enter the building. Oh dear, there are survivors. That's nice, but that's a lot of work. Okay. The weather station is manned by several engineers who use an array of instruments to monitor the air temperature, wind force and direction, and atmospheric pressure changes. On the basis of this data, they prepare weather forecasts. We could use these engineers in the city to help with the generator, but if we close the weather station, we will lose weather forecasts. Well, it's going to keep getting colder, I can tell you that much, says the chief meteorologist. Well, okay, well, engineers are nice. They will bring them to the city. That will mean, and I really do want to leave the engineers at their post. I think this is what we're going to do. If we take them to the city, we lose out on all of those temperature drops, and that can sometimes be really important for assessing which technology is better to research at what time. So you know what? For now, we're just going to leave them there. If we come back, we can always potentially manage something there. Let's head over to the frozen pond. That'll take another 11 hours, but hopefully we'll find something good there. And then, all right, we also have more resource depots. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is maybe economy. Timber-wise, we get maxed out at 300. Same for steel. Food consumption is horrendous. Actually, hang on a second. How much do we gain per day? 134. I don't think we have to worry about that at this stage. Let's go ahead and we're going to start having some hungry people soon. You know what? We'll leave it be and we'll figure it out as we go. I think we have 4 hunting hangars. Let's just see. 1, 2. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 80. And potentially another 30. So that's 110. Yeah, no, I don't think we have to worry about our food situation here. But what I am going to do is maybe set this to food rations. I'm not sure if that's the right one. We can switch it around as time goes by. Yeah, just not sure. But I'd rather make sure that our cookhouses are actively cooking and are preventing people from basically starving. So, yeah, that would be rather nice. Alright, so let's hopefully get back to work. That would be really nice. We need, yeah, that book of laws to come back to our availability at some stage. That would be nice. One person died. Oh dear. Died from lack of treatment. Ouch. Oh dear, and our numbers are getting severely worse. Okay, we need to find... hang on a second. Can we make more medical posts? We can. Okay. Let's find... Oh man, this is terrible. I guess we can throw one here. And then we could do a second one. We need to make sure that we're treating our people as fast as possible. You know what? We'll even do another couple. Yeah, it isn't ideal. But if we can find our engineers, we can hopefully give them a way. You know, let's also just cut across there. Hopefully we'll find a way to heal these people a lot quicker, because again, if they're sick, they're not working, and that is not good for us. So if we can get that going, that'd be nice. In fact, you know what? Let's find some engineers. Where are they? Not in those medical posts. Here we are. Yeah, let's call you guys back. That's 1, 2, 3. We need another 10 engineers. Let's go. Yeah, that's a medical post. Engineers. Yeah, we'll take back 4 there. We need to find... Where are the rest? Technology is a guaranteed thing that we need. Let's go here. There we are. So this gives us a couple more than we need. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 25. We have a couple more. Let's send a couple back to the cookhouse. The hothouse, sorry. And we'll figure out the remaining 4 afterwards, but we need to make sure that those buildings get built. All right, child labor, a protective mother. A mother has refused to let her daughter go to work. Afraid she'll get injured. We could look the other way this time, but others might see it as unfair. Okay, hope will rise, nothing will change. We need to build hope, and this is not coming along nicely, so we're going to try and do what we can. Yeah. And I think hope may even go down again when the temperature hits. Yep, there it goes. Well, at least we get that back in a couple of days. So, you know, swings and roundabouts, but doesn't make me feel much better. Oh dear, final warning, people are desperate. Sir, people are talking openly about overthrowing you. Bereft of hope, they see no future for our city and blame you for that. What should we do? We hold on. You have 2 days to raise hope. Well, at least in 2 days, it does go up technically, right? We'll see what we can do. Also, let's see. We do not want people in such frigid conditions there. We need to save our manpower from getting ill. We'll send a couple of engineers there. And then, oh man, so many. Okay, we need to make sure that these people aren't getting sick. Otherwise, they are just as... they're just going to swamp our already swamped situation. We have 5 in treatment, but we have another 60 to deal with. Yeah, we need better medicine immediately. In fact, I think that's going to be our next... You know what? We need coal. You know what? You guys are just going to have to tough that out. I do apologize, but it is what it is. Yeah, 35. That's going to take us a good 2 days. My bad. We should have looked at that sooner. What buildings are around here? A coal thumper? People are working. We have... we'll produce a coal pile. Do we have any gathering posts in that direction? Resources. Nope, can't afford that. Let's go ahead and... there aren't any houses in here. This only needs to be within work hours. That's not good. You are hunters' huts, bunkhouses, so you have to stay on 24 hours. You also have plenty of homes. So yeah, you're going to have to stay. Let's send you there. These are too cold. We can't run those. Oh, man. Oh, we need a new steam hub and we don't have the coal. My goodness, this is a rough situation to be dealing with. Yeah, we have 8 hours left of cold, but in 2 hours we gain 800, so you know what? That's not terrible. Yeah. And livable conditions in homes, at 27. Yikes. If we fail this one, we're going to be in major danger. In fact, I almost think that this could be a failed run already. Yeah, let's go ahead and send those people there. We need people to be healed. Yeah, another person died. That is terrible. That's going to cause us almighty trouble. Almighty trouble indeed. Okay. Alright, decisions. 22 hours are left. Yeah, we're staying afloat with those, with that coal coming in. Let's see if we've got, gathering posts. That's fine. Steel. Let's go ahead and, faster gathering. That'll help us out immensely. So, medical post upgrade, that seems really important for us. More scouts, that wouldn't be a bad idea either. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for the additional scouts. We have a surplus of timber at this stage, so we'll try and do what we can. And oh dear, what's going on? From fire and riots, a voice in the ruins. Sir, people have heard a child's voice coming from the wreckage. A child has survived the terrible night of destruction when half of Winterhome burned. So many lives were lost in the blaze and fighting. We can't let this child die too. Well, alright. Workers, work. You got no choice. Let's see if we can find... Are there any buildings in here that do not have... Yeah, we need to make sure that we can dismantle all that is slightly warm. Otherwise, we're going to get absolutely toasted. Yeah, that's coming along. That's working. These wooden ruins, they have to go. Let's send in some children. Oh. Maybe we do just send in the kids. I know it's very cold. But you know what? We can't afford it to have a child die now, can we? That would be bad. That'd be very bad. Those wooden ruins, though, they should only get sick, if anything. Yeah, it's sad that we've got to make those decisions, but it is what it is. And then we don't have enough coal for this either, otherwise we're going to be... Yeah, burning through another 72 coal per day. That's a stack. Actually, you know what? How much does a single steam hub go through? Good question. Let's see. Steam hub, steam hub, steam hub. You go through 3 coal per hour. Okay, so it would be the equivalent of doing all 3. But potentially we could go for an upgrade to their efficiencies, so maybe that would be a good idea. And if we can hold out for just long enough to get these buildings up and running again, it's not the worst. Maybe? I don't know. Well, you know what? We'll see. Yeah, okay, so we also have 2 days to convince people to trust. So we need 15%. Yeah, okay. This is all wonderful and terrible all at once. Alright. Let's go ahead and... Actually, what is the temperature like on the inside here? Chilly? These have no insulation. That means they'd be livable if they were tents or something along those lines. Okay, you know what? That is something we might be able to make do with. Let's build a tent. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we could throw one in there. That feels a little bit wide. I feel like we could possibly fit in 2 if it wasn't for some of the road. Let's go ahead and delete some of that road there. Yeah, there we go. And see if that changes. Nope. What is this here? Wooden ruins. Let's build this tent here. That will have to be good enough. That should hopefully give us slightly better situation with the heating for some of the homes. I don't know. Maybe that'll deal with some of the discontent. I don't know. Okay, restore the city. Some ruins are cleared. Some people have noticed the ongoing effort to clear the city of ruins, and they appreciate it. A lot remains to be done, of course, but Winterhome already seems to be breathing a little easier. Oh, hope will rise slightly. That's what we needed. That is what we needed. Any little bit of hope, we will take it. And we will do what we can. Alright, so... Let's see. Anything else we can afford? You know what? You're kind of an awkward spot and you're going to be cold, but I just don't know what to do. We need to find somewhat warm areas where we can keep working on things. You know what? Yeah, you're slightly too cold. You're still too cold. Yeah, it's just out of range of that steam hub there, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, there's not much that can be done. This is a rough scenario, that is for sure. All right, you know what? Let's just go ahead and, you know what? With a little bit of extra steel, maybe we can go ahead and start building some better houses. That would be good. Although, oh, hang on a second. Yeah, gathering posts. That's going to be important. Save our people from freezing. Let's build. Yeah, there we go. We can throw one right about there. That'll be fairly good. Yeah, and that'll help us save that child. And then, where else can we gather from that's relatively warm? That there would give us a couple of buildings. That's 2, 3, 2. But you know what? That would have let us put in one closer. So you know what? That is worthwhile. It will destroy some resources. I do not believe I care. That'll be fine. Let's throw that into the network. Hang on a second. Does that go? Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, that's sorted. And then maybe let's try and build another one. Because at least we could improve the temperature of these gathering posts. Oh, hang on a second. Is there a steam hub up and running there? There is. Okay, we need to send all of the people around here. Yeah. Okay, I can't believe I missed all that, but that is going to be crucial. Yep, that is fine. Let's see, what else have we got? You're too cold. You're all sorted. Let's go over here. Yep. This could... Yeah, this would be very, very different if we ran this over again, which there's no guarantee we're going to survive. If we do only get a couple of episodes in, we will do a restart and make some slightly better decisions, but I'm hopefully confident that we should be able to do what we need. Alright, the dangers of frostbite. Yikes, okay. You know what? Frostbite is bad. I don't think we can save him at the moment. We have other problems to deal with. I see. We have to do what we have to do. Let's see. Work time. It's most of the way through the day. How are we doing on our tech? We can get some better, what do we call it? Better gathering soon. That'll be good. Let's send a bunch of our workers to that post. That will be important. All right. And now more cleanup again. From fire and riots, divided in death. So we've noticed that the dead in the snow pit have been divided up in 2 heaps. One lie the victims of the fires and the burial and the brutal attempts to pacify the riots, many with gunshot wounds. On the other hand, the charred corpses of the perpetrators, the previous leader and his men. Some people talk about throwing them out of the city, far away from decent folk. Okay, discontent will fall or hope will rise. Well, we need the hope. So, they've paid for their crimes. That is a, yep, not even anything for us to have to consider right now. Alright, so this gathering tech, this will be incredibly nice. That's going to help out everybody so much more. Our resource generation is going to be fantastic. It looks like scouts have made it to the frozen pond. So let's quickly check that out right now. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some more promising locations from here. A steel bridge. Okay, well, carry on. And you know what? I feel like I know this. Yeah, there's an automaton there. We're going to steal it. Yep, you know what? Sorry. Another big sneeze. Yeah. I believe that there's an automaton there, and if we can steal it, we're absolutely going to go and do so. There is zero reason why we wouldn't. It is an absolute necessity. Alright, so research. Let's go. Oh man, we're going to need medical. We need medical. Oh man, we have so many problems. Insulation would also be good, because that'll help with medical issues. Scouts would be amazing, because we might actually get some better resources. I really don't know. I really do not know. So this would give us a 10% less coal. That's not going to help. We have heat zone. That is not what we need. That's going to spend twice as much. Okay, hang on. Let's see about our economy right now. So heat-wise, we are... Oh, coal consumption and coal gain is balanced, more or less. That is balanced to within 2. So I'm happy with that. That means we'll survive more than enough. That is not now our primary issue. We're going to go with the... I think it's food, health, and shelter. I think we can sustain ourselves on the food that we have at the moment. We can probably make another flying hunter if we need. We could even get some more manpower back if we so desired. But I think for now, we need that medical post upgrade. So go ahead and do that. That'll cost us very little, so that is quite beneficial. Yeah, and you know what? We've almost sorted out our treatment at the moment, so that's good. So I think what we'll do is, yeah, 72 coal per day. I think we can afford that, so we're going to go ahead and get these buildings up and running again. Let's build ourselves a new steam hub. That's going to go there for sure. That will have to be sufficient. That'll be fine. Actually, there are houses, so that may be 24 hours a day now. Well, okay, maybe it's going to cost us a little bit extra, but hey, nothing too crazy. And then, what else do we want? I guess we could go ahead and keep on upgrading people's homes, because we have to get that done. Yeah, let's go ahead and we're going to upgrade the bunk houses. It just is what it is. Let's go ahead and find... you're within the steam hub range. Does that mean you are livable? Okay, so you're not my problem. We want to deal with these houses. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and focus on them. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's go... 1, 2, 3... Actually, no, we're just going to do all of these because we don't need this steel for our next technology. Yeah, that's going to take us a little bit longer. We've got everything spent that we need. And I think that should be good enough for us. Yeah, make sure that these gathering posts also are working tirelessly. Yeah, that coal pile has a fair bit of coal left to it, so we should be okay. In fact, we could even send people there if we so desired to deal with our coal issues. So you know what? We're going to send the children to the coal piles, and that should deal with all of this extra heat that we are throwing around the city. So, if you do want to see the continue of Winterhome, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.